at another Chevy dealership. As you can see, we got a Blazer, we got another Blazer. They're not the RS, so they're kind of ugly. I think the non-RS Blazers look really bad, but that red one does not look too bad. There's also an SS Camaro over there. Let me go check that one out before we go get to the topic of this video, which is that V6 Camaros are hot garbage. So they have a couple Camaros here. They have this 2019 SS. This looks really nice. This is beautiful. Sheesh. I like the blacked out bow tie. That's clean. And then the Z01 spoiler. This is clean. I love this. And then they have this 4th gen right here. I'm guessing these are like employee cars, but these are pretty clean. The 4th gen is clean. It's been getting a lot of hate recently for some reason, but like the 4th gen is like one of the best looking Camaros to me. Me personally, I like 2nd gen Camaros, 6th gen, and then probably 4th, maybe 1st after that, and then 3rd. I think the 3rd is the ugliest one. And then they have a Chevy SS, the prodigal son of Chevrolet, the one that never took off. Me personally, I wouldn't buy one, but more power to you if you do have one, because they're pretty dope and they're really easy to modify. So yeah, anyway, let's go find that V6 that I was talking about earlier. All right guys, so surprise, surprise. So unfortunately, the dealership that I went to did not have a V6 Camaro that I could test drive and talk to you guys about for the topic of today's video. But they did have this Dodge Charger, and I've never driven a Dodge Charger before. And my cousin and my oldest brother swear by Mopar. I'm not really sure why. I mean, it's a cool car, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know, I'm not really impressed by it. So this is a 2016 Dodge Charger RT, 5.7 liter V8. I think the 5.7 has like 375 horsepower. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's not really that fast. I mean, I know it's faster than my car, but still, like, when I planned on making this video about the Dodge Charger, I wanted to test drive a Scat Pack. But I guess I can do that later on. But this is my first impressions of a Charger. It's a, you know, decent looking car, I guess. I never really liked how Chargers looked in the front. The wheels are pretty ugly, and those are very fake, I guess, wheel covers to make it look like Brembos. Not really a fan of that, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's something about those headlights that I just really don't like. It just I don't know, it looks weird. It looks weird when the daytime running lights are off, but when it's on, I guess it looks a little bit better. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, Chargers are okay, but nothing crazy in my opinion. I'll pop the hood for you guys. You got the Hemi right there. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool car. So the interior is kind of basic Dodge stuff, I guess. I wouldn't really know, considering it's my first time being inside a Dodge. But you got Dodge in the steering wheel, you have steering wheel functions, all that other shit. I'm not a reviewer, I'm just telling it like it is. The shifter is a little weird in this car. You have to like press this in and then shift, and then it's just like a weird thing. Like this is just weird. Let me try to pop the trunk. Pop the trunk and see what we're working with. Might be a little hot because I was getting on it. Right there, 5.7 liter V8. Got that Hemi badge on the side. You know, everything looks good. We got an aftermarket cold air intake by K&N. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in on that. K&N Performance Systems. Performance intake system. This actually looks like a pretty decent intake. But yeah. So this car was modified, at least a little bit. Not that it really feels like it, but you know, this is a decent car. I think they're trying to sell this car for $22,000. I would not buy it for $22,000, but you know, to each their own. It's got the RT badge on the back, and then I think what really kills the Charger for me is is these whack-ass exhaust tips. Those look terrible. Yeah, those look real bad. I'd rather have, you know, like a single tip exhaust than have that. But yeah, let's get in the car and actually drive it, because, you know, that's what I really care about. So let's get the startup. And I think one of the most underwhelming things about this specific spec is that it just doesn't sound like a V8. The SS Camaro that I drove sounded like a V8. When I hit the gas in that SS, that shit fucking moved. And then when I hit the gas in this, like, it makes a little bit of a noise, and, you know, it's okay, but it's not really blowing my mind away, to be honest. Like, I had to drive here, and it was okay. It was cool, but let me put it in drive, and let's set off. So I can't really hear the exhaust. Actually, let me go left. We can do a nice pull down this road. All right, 3, 2, 1. So that was pretty good. I know you guys heard that. So that was fun. Oh man. All right, we're approaching a stop sign. Let's just stop right here. And then Mopars are always really good for, you know, drag racing and stuff. So from a dig, 0 to nothing right here. All right. Yeah. All right, let me just make a quick U-turn real quick, and then yeah, so bust a UE right here, and just make sure nobody's coming. Nah, I think we're good. So yeah, this is a solid car, don't get me wrong, this is a solid car. But if you're gonna modify a Charger, you're better off just like getting a Scat Pack or getting a Hellcat or something. There's no point building this car up to be as fast as a Scat Pack. That's a waste of money. There's no point putting mods into this car. I would not do it, because it's naturally aspirated. There's no turbo. It would be way too hard to like put a significant amount of power in this car without just like putting so much money into it that you're going to the Scat Pack price. It doesn't make any sense, and you're not even going to be as fast as a Scat Pack or a 392. So I would not recommend this car to anybody unless they did not care about modifications and going fast. If they do care about that kind of stuff, then I would just say try to find a Scat Pack. Also, me personally, I would probably never buy a Charger as my, you know, initial like fast car. I would buy a Challenger. But if you have like a family, or if you just have a lot of stuff you have to move, then of course get the Charger. Like, that's a no-brainer. But if you're just trying to, you know, if you want a 2-door muscle car or a 2-door American car, then just get the Challenger. Like, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot more. And the Challenger comes in a manual. Chargers do not come in manuals. So yeah, if you want a manual, just get the Challenger. If you want like a fast manual car, 2-door American car, get the Challenger, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this car. I don't really have anything else to say. The infotainment and everything else in this car, like the interior, everything is very big. Everything's very big compared to my Camaro. But I can't really complain about it. Everything is nice. Like, it's a nice car, don't get me wrong. We'll do another little pull. Yeah, that sounded pretty good. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, where we talk about why V6 Camaros and I don't really get along. All right, so yeah, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and save the manuals.